It's interesting to note that in the late 1990s and the early 2000s, under Bill Clinton, actually the US ran budget surpluses. So President Clinton, perhaps a bit of a naughty guy, but they were actually running budget surpluses when his term came to an end. And they reverted back to significant budget deficits under President George W. Bush. Now, what are the budget deficits largely driven by in the US? It's a combination of things. During the George W. Bush era, significant tax cuts were given post-September 2001. Significant tax cuts were given. That meant the government was collecting a lot less money, which exacerbated the deficit situation. The US has also been involved in 2 wars, Afghanistan and Iraq. And it's estimated that on those wars, they've spent in excess of $1.5 trillion. That's conservative. There's another academic study which says if you include all the other costs, including interest rates, the US has spent almost $5 trillion. Now, that's actually exacerbated their deficit. Post the financial crisis of 2008, they also had a very stagnant economy and unemployment rose to 10%. Now, if the economy is not growing as quickly as it should, one, the government is going to collect less by way of taxes, and that's going to make the budget deficit larger. But also, if they're 10% of the population unemployed, they will be claiming benefits from the government, which is going to put more financial pressure on the fiscus. Now, with people living longer, Medicare and Medicaid, some of the medical interventions that government subsidizes to some degree are becoming more and more expensive in the United States. So all these factors are coming to bear, and they're putting the United States under quite a bit of pressure insofar as the government debt levels are rising to extremely dangerous levels.